Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Katie. So today I'm going to be doing a review and demo on the new Lorac Pro Contour palette. This retails for $45 online and in store. It can be found on Ulta's website, Lorac's website, and in Ulta stores. So what you're getting is basically the contouring palette with 6 different shades. It's got 3 highlighting shades, 2 of which are matte and 1 is a shimmer, and then of course you're getting your 3 contouring shades. So whenever you open up the box, immediately you have the brush right here on top, which when you buy the palette, the brush does come in like a little plastic sleeve, but I have used mine so I no longer have the sleeve. But this is the brush, and then you pull up this little tab and then you can pull out the actual palette itself, which is the typical Lorac packaging. Like, it's that matte, like, I don't know, it's kind of, I don't know, it's like matte cardboard is what it feels like. And then of course it has Lorac's name, and then it says Pro Contour on the side, and on the back it does give you the amount of product that you're getting, the names, and all of that good stuff. So when you open the palette, you immediately, I'm going to take this off, but you get like a little plastic thing that goes on top of the powders, and then you have your powders down on one side and then a really nice size mirror on the top of the palette, which I really like. Another thing that I really like is that you can actually fold this to where you can actually fold the top of it all the way back to where all you have is just the colors in the palette. Another thing that you get with this palette is a little step-by-step guide. In here it just talks about different ways to highlight and contour for your face shape. It's got 4 different face shapes: oval, round, square, and heart. It also tells you how to highlight underneath your eyes, how to do your cheekbones and your nose, how to do your forehead and your jawline, which I think is really great for beginners who may not know how to contour for a certain type of face. But whenever I heard that Lorac was releasing theirs, I was like, I'm gonna pick that up because I love Lorac's products. They're one of my favorite higher end brands, and I never disappointed with anything that I ever buy with them. So for the shades, you're getting a beige, yellow, and a shimmer highlight, which as you can see are very highly pigmented. And I will just go ahead and swatch. So as you can see, the pigmentation in these is a really nice. That was literally just barely swirling my finger in the actual product. So for the contour shades, you get light, deep, and medium, which I do like that they did include a larger pan for the medium contour shade, because I find that that's what fits my skin tone the best. That is what the contour shades look like, and I think that the colors in here are absolutely amazing. They're beautiful contour shades. I think that they're really nice shades to get that natural contour if that's what you're going for, but at the same time there are deep enough shades and they are highly pigmented enough to where you could really sculpt out your face if you needed to. Now, the one downfall to this palette, and this kind of bugs me about a lot of companies, is that one, the pans are not removable like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one is, and another thing is these are the shades you get. There are no in-betweens. There's no palette that's strictly for very pale skin tones, and there's no palettes that are strictly for deeper skin tones. And that really bothers me because I feel like a lot of companies do this and I don't know why. That's really the only thing that I like about the Anastasia Beverly Hills contouring line, is that she does make the pans available to you to repurchase if you run out of one. And she does cater to a lot of different skin tones. And I mean, I just wish more companies would start doing that, because I feel like everybody would like to highlight and contour their face no matter what shade their skin is. So if you have a deeper skin tone, I don't think that you will like this, but then again, don't take my word for that. I would say go into the store and actually swatch the product on you, test it out on your face to see how it works, and try it and see if you like it or not. Make sure it's not too ashy or you know, too dark, too light, whatever. The same for paler skin tones. I am at a good medium skin complexion, and this palette works great for me. I can use every single shade in this palette, even this deep contour, which is super, super dark. But I don't know how it would work on deeper skin tones, so I would definitely say go try it out. I can't talk today. Like, what is going on? When I look at this palette, I immediately see the cooler tones in these contouring shades, and when I contour, that's what I'm really looking for, is cool browns, cool ashy grays, to really create that shadow effect, to make your face look sculpted or slimmer, or to change the appearance of something. This, like, when I look for a contouring palette and when I think of a contouring palette, this is like exactly what I think about, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So if you would like to see how I use this palette for a more natural looking contour, for me at least, then please keep watching. So what I like to do is I like to start with the medium contour, and I'll just barely dab my brush in there like that, literally. And then I tap off the excess. And I like to start right here and just start blending the color down. And then I kind of turn the brush like this way and blend. So now I'm going to go in with this lighter shade, the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just going to barely dab my brush in, and you see how much product that picks up? Go right over where I placed that. For my forehead, again, I'm going to go in with a light shade and tap off the excess. And I just start from here in the middle, and literally I just sweep it across my forehead like this, very, very close to my hairline, and start blending it up into my hairline. And then down onto my temples. Do this. I find that even if I am using this darker shade, it still can look natural if you really blend it. Like, blend it down the neck and everything. And onto the jawline. And I like to start right here and literally one swoop, and then I blend it up and down and wherever it needs to be blended at. Now I'm going to highlight. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray a little bit of my Sephora brush cleaner on a paper towel and just very, very quickly spot clean the brush. Now that my brush is clean, what I like to do when I highlight is I like to go in with both the beige and the yellow highlight, and I'll just go back and forth and dab it on the side of the brush. So literally just dab back and forth. I like to start right in this area right here and literally just sweep it underneath my eye. It's so easy to do with this brush. I really like this brush. The shimmer highlight. There we go. On the bridge of my nose. I like to go on the center of the brush, like on the tapered part, and just run that down my nose like so. And then I will take my finger and just dab it in and place it on my Cupid's bow. And then take the brush and blend that off. Guys, so there is one side of my face highlighted and contoured, and this side is not. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my makeup, and I'll be right back. So I want to talk about the brush that is included in this palette. As I said, the palette retails for $45, which I think is amazing because the retail value of this palette is actually $145. So to pay $45 and to get both the palette and the brush, I think is really, really great. And the brush itself is a full-size brush, which I really like. I like that they didn't include like a small little travel size brush or anything. I really like that it's a full-size brush. Brush is a very like skinny brush, and it's one of the like flatter brushes. It's almost like a paddle brush, just very, very small. It's very, very dense, and it is tapered, so these shorter bristles out on the side are a lot shorter than these middle ones. Everybody may not like that type of brush. They may find it hard to use. I don't personally. The first time I did, I actually was like, I don't know how I feel, but then after using it a couple times, I fell in love with it. I think it is so much better than the Anastasia Beverly Hills contouring kit. The pigmentation is amazing. I think the price is wonderful. $45 for 6 shades and a full-size brush, in my opinion, is absolutely great. So if you haven't got this product, I would definitely recommend it to you. If you're interested in buying it, I would say definitely go check it out at the store first. I'm so obsessed with this palette. I cannot say enough good things about it. I just love the way that it looks on my skin. I feel like you can get a really natural highlight and contour, but at the same time, you could do a really glammed up and like super like in your face Kim Kardashian highlight and contour if you wanted. Alright guys, so that's going to be all for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for any future videos, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!